Sitting at the intersection of time, space, reality, and fiction floats the yellow eye. Always watching, never blinking. His gaze has witnessed all that has happened before and knows what is yet to come. Countless stories of hope, hate, heroics, and heartbreak. It has no mouth by which to speak these lessons, so it calls upon its head clearer to tell these stories, by word and by deed. Heed the yellow eye's lessons as it gazes upon its servant, just as the eyeball gazes upon you. Our story has already begun.
Oh, hello, my children, and welcome in. My name is Alan the Yellow-Eyed. I am the High Priest of the Great Yellow-Eyed of Malta. I just messed that up completely. That's fine. Also, it's time to run amok. That is right. That is Alan's Misfits on keyboards, my little D&D group that we play every Friday night. Well, most Friday nights. The majority of Friday nights. Sometimes things happen. And we have the monologue of friendship and loveliness. And Bessie's over here hanging out. She's keeping my marshmallows warm. And, yeah, so we're going to play some D&D. Y'all, so last week, maybe? Leave that alone. Anyway, when we left off, our strapping party had come across two of the known individuals that were leaders of this particular group, and they killed both. But the second combat with the blue half-dragon Cyan Wrath that decimated them and nearly killed everyone, especially the warlock, who was on death's door until being brought back from the depths of being dead by his cleric companion. Just mere seconds of life left before he was revived. And that's kind of where we left off. Oh, and the half orc who was, has been basically pretty much beat up by this guy twice, pretty much to death, cut his head off and is going to keep it as a trophy. So there's that. Anyway, with that all being said, let's go look into the entirety of. Right now, we do have one person that's not here yet. We're going to go ahead and continue on without them. But everybody else is here, so let's go ahead. What's up, everybody?
What up?
There we go.
Hello.
So, as I was kind of telling the people playing the home game, essentially, you guys just got done with two very tough fights, and leaving you all very, very winded and wounded, right here in the middle of this giant cave. And our half-orc friend basically cut the head off of the blue half-dragon because, well, he got beat up a couple of times, so...
I can't say I blame him at all. I moved that we spend the next hour or so taking a break and a rest. I also want to pray over this dragon's corpse for a little while. Maybe the upper realms will have a new servant by the end of this.
Okay, so, I mean, is that what all of you doing? You're going to take a short rest right here in the middle of this area?
I think
we can use our
a
hit
couple
dice
rather,
any
but-
time out of combat, correct?
No, it's during the short rest that you use the hit dice.
Okay, I thought it was while you were at it.
Essentially, at the end of the short rest is when you use the hit die.
So there wasn't anything to the room to our right, was there?
Down the steps there.
We never really explored
We
it.
did.
I went in there for half a second and kind of hid behind a wall. That's about it.
And tried to
We had no idea what's over there.
but he couldn't really see down in there very well, and he could just kind of get a lay of the room, but didn't see anything in particular like that stood out or anything like that.
I move that we all kind of pile into this hallway alcove area and just take a short break. See if we can avoid being spotted.
We should probably at least explore that other room first. Because who knows what's in there.
But then if there is something in there and we get attacked, most of us will be dead.
Yeah, if you would like to do that, by all means.
And as a reminder, in case you know, that box at the top is a chest that was searched for, and you know that it's locked, and moving it's probably a bad idea.
I know that.
That's right. You know that. You didn't tell anybody yet.
I'm not telling people shit.
Okay. But that chest is still there.
Oh.
Chest is totally not there. Forget you even heard those words. Go take a nap.
I move that I should probably sleep right here next to the chest, leaning against it.
And actually, since you guys are actually close enough here, you can kind of see down this stairwell. This leads kind of downwards a ways, and drops about 10 feet, and then kind of curves off.
Oh, I would have seen that before then, huh?
Yeah.
When I was messing with the chest.
And
I was wondering what. was
Yeah,
over
sorry.
there,
It's
since it
a
wasn't like
stairwell that kind of leads downward, and then kind of curves away, so it's hard to see exactly what's down that way completely. Where is he? There you go. You are no longer unconscious. Okay. So what are y'all doing?
So do y'all want to just hang out here for a short rest, or maybe explore that room, see if we can't hide in there a little bit better? I'm leery of exploring because I have 1 HP left.
I say, if anything, we either stay here, we go back up the rope and rest up there a bit.
Did you actually put a rope? Oh, that's right. You did finally tie a rope, but everybody
Yeah.
jumped down.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I remember now.
Sometimes you just gotta jump down.
Yeah.
I'm fine with just taking a rest right here. A short rest won't give me spell slots, though, right?
Not unless you have a class feature that does that.
I don't.
I'll get 2 spell slots back, and I have a healing spell that will be just the only thing I use spells for. So
Zazer, are you
Over
climbing
here.
up?
no, I'm gonna stay in this hallway and just kind of chill out, like trying to like hide in this hallway best I can.
Okay. All right.
But come back over here and take my rest over here.
All right. Where's everybody else going to pop a squat and bind
crash
up
right
some
there.
stuff? All right. Everybody else.
In the darkness over here by the spiller. Looks
All right.
comfy enough.
Gotcha. And then Zig will always go where Zazer is, so
Because Zazer's in charge.
because Zazer's in charge. That's right. So we'll move.
He gets so much trouble throughout this entire campaign.
Yeah, he is. Zazer's in charge, so... Alright. Let me do something real quick. It's nothing that matters. Okay. So you guys go ahead and take your rest, and if you want to burn some of your some and or all of your hit die, please do so.
That didn't help any. Let's do a better roll than that, please.
I'll take all of them. I need that shit.
All right, and so does he.
2 1s.
Oh Lord.
All right. Zig's now in pretty good shape again. He gets his second win back and some other things. Okay. And I believe he also gets back his... I gotta look at his abilities. I don't play fighters too much. Does he get his action surge back?
I don't get my rage back because I didn't long rest, right?
Rage, yeah. Rage requires a long rest.
Dang it.
Right. So.
First thing I'm doing is opening this thing.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to give him advantage on it too.
So, you do know it was locked. Are you picking it? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay.
I have my tools.
Okay. So, you're gonna go ahead.
And my brother is inspiring me.
Yep. So you're gonna
From
go ahead.
safely behind this pillar.
While standing safely behind the pillar. Yeah, go ahead.
That one. Shit.
Didn't even need inspiration.
Yeah. Well, he used it anyway, so I mean you can roll the second one just to see. Okay, yeah. It was either going to be a 17 or an 18, so that's a 23. Yeah, here we go.
And I don't even care what's inside. I'm grabbing all of it and pocketing it. I'll look at it later.
Yeah, so you're actually able, you notice as you have the key, if you get your tools in there, you actually notice that there is a secondary mechanism that would actually set off the trap, whatever the trap is, since you didn't really explore that too much. There seems to be a second piece in there that you are able to deftly push to the side and are able to unlock without actually tripping the trap.
Dough is great.
I mean, he unlocked it.
I hear.
And like I said, I just want to grab everything inside. I don't care what it is, and I'm putting it in my backpack.
Got it. No problem. And you're doing that pretty quick, yeah? Because it's going to take a little bit of time. So you're going to grab all that stuff, and quickly stuff it away.
If I see anything that is, now that someone's staring at me, if I see anything worth value, I'll even try sleight of hand to make sure that.
No,
Well, you were able to grab most of the stuff out of there.
And I know better than to quickly roll up on you. I was dragging my feet as I was coming up, giving you all
So
the
yeah,
time that
you had
needed.
time essentially to snatch everything out of there because everybody else was still kind of far away, and he was walking up on you, but you had time to grab everything, and it's already in your inventory, by the way.
Sweet.
Did you find anything interesting, Kobold? Kind of peering into the chest a little bit. Anything neat? All right, fine.
Not answering
There's
him.
a short. No. There's a piece of string.
String. Fancy chest for string.
Did he pull the string?
Nah. I want to see if I can't stare off into this room a little bit to see if I can't see anything of importance or value or worry.
Yeah, so this room itself, as you kind of look in there, it looks rough-hewn. The room you're currently in obviously was worked with the hard angles on it and the carving and bas relief in the walls built into it. But this room is completely kind of rough-hewn and looks completely natural. Stalactites hang from the ceiling all over the place. It is a fairly big chamber from as far as you can see, and there are a couple of kind of areas where it drops down about 10 feet that you can make out. The most interesting thing from where your current vantage point right here is that there does look to be a fence, a wooden fence that has been built going down the steps.
A fence? Kind of looking backward. Hey, Kobold, were these stairs trapped at all? Did you when you went down them? Did one of the stairs like fall out or something?
I mean, does it
He's
look
nervous
like
about stair traps now because he's already stepped on one.
I mean, I rolled an 8-foot half orc down him, and I went up and down him fine. I mean, that's all I can tell you.
I'll slowly make my way down these steps, almost expecting to like fall on my butt, kind of like leaning back into a little bit.
Gotcha.
Like, I'm just curious. A fence? Kind of following the wall, just kind of keeping my back to the wall a little bit.
All right, while you're moving that way, what's everybody else doing? Zig's going to follow behind you because that's what Zig does. Where we going? I'm not going to roleplay as him. I can't do that, right? But anyway.
Just gonna watch him. Get ready to laugh.
Okay.
What
about
Axia?
Axia?
About to happen.
Yeah, I'll move over towards the bottom of the stairs.
All right. All right, so everyone's kind of peeking around and going through there. So yeah, as you kind of move in, yeah, you can definitely see there looks to be around the steps going down a bunch. They basically kind of these steps aren't natural. They were actually carved out, and you can see where they basically drilled holes and mounted sticks and wood inside of these holes to make kind of a makeshift fence down in here. Now, this room itself, not only is it, it's very, very warm in this particular room, and it's very, very humid. You can see, you just constantly hear the sounds of various drips of water happening all over the place, and the stone below you and the walls have a bunch of beaded water collected all over, and everything just is very, very moist and sticky. Kind of like a Georgia summer.
Same.
Which you've never been. It's bad. But you can see down the steps, and it does look like the fence itself ends at a gate at the bottom of the steps. And
it's dark in here, right?
Yeah, it's dark in here. But Tactile. So as you kind of go over to that ledge and look down in there, there's something. Give me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Right. What is that? Perception is an 8. Okay. So you can make out behind the one pillar directly within your line of sight here. right about in this location, which will pop up shortly for you. There seems to be something standing up out of the ground, about 3 foot tall. And it seems extremely out of place. Like it's too rounded to be a stalagmite at all. But it's definitely about 3 foot tall, so, you know, a little taller than you. And, it somewhat looks familiar, but you can't quite place it.
I motion for my brother to come here.
I go there.
Okay.
And we do the whisper thing.
Oh, yeah? So you guys are whispering to each other. Okay. What's the rest of y'all's doing?
I'm starting to look into the pit to see if there's anything past this. I'm just curious to why this is guarded and gated and fenced. Trying to figure out the reasons to that.
So from your vantage point, you can actually see. Actually, you can probably see it. No, you won't be able to see it from there. But Zazer, right here, you see another object, basically to the east of the 2 pillars that are pretty much right next to each other, is another one of these kind of roundish, oblong objects that stand about 3 foot tall. Also, while you're kind of looking down in there, I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Shit.
Oh my goodness.
Doomed.
All right, that's... Oh, I got to roll for... I got to roll for Zig, too, before I forget. There we go. All right. He's got an 8. Okay, so y'all are completely surprised by about what's going to happen. So let's go. Suddenly, out of from the depression, basically directly over next to you, you essentially hear the sound of a and flying out at you is a small bag that hits the ground directly next to you, and it explodes into this kind of sticky mess that expands and kind of spreads around you and quickly hardens. And you find yourself
Fingers did what?
basically restrained and unable to move from the location.
Just me, or does that hit Zig
Nope,
too?
just hits you.
Okay.
But then a second, you see a second one come out as well, and hits Zig.
And my
And
prepared action to laugh.
he's also basically the stuff splatters all over him, and essentially sticks him to the ground as well. TikTok, you were not expecting it, so you don't get to move or anything yet. Actually, doesn't get to move yet. So the next thing you know is you hear another grunt as something gets thrown. And You actually make your saving throw.
Nice.
Zig fails his saving throw. And so you take 1 point of damage of fire as this explosion kind of takes place around you and hits both you and Zig.
Ooh.
And then a second one flies out as well. And the same thing let me go actually just target them. And let's see, you both fail your saving throws.
Shit.
And you take 1 point of damage, and Zig takes 2 points of fire damage as it explodes, burning both of you. All right. And then Zazer can't do anything. Nutdruck can't do anything. Zig can't do everything. Okay. Then we're back to the top of the list. Nothing happens for a little bit. Tick-tock, you're up.
So basically, we just heard grunting, then sticky explosions, then fire explosions.
Yeah,
right?
Pretty much, yeah. And you can easily see across this room. You saw the bags kind of go tossing over the wall there. You still don't know what threw them necessarily. You can't see down in there from where you are, but it did definitely come from that depression to the east side.
Okay. How deep is this hole I'm right next to?
10 feet.
Did I take fall damage jumping from that?
If you do a jump, you can. If you do an athletics check or an acrobatics check, we can determine whether or not you can basically drop 10 feet without taking any damage and maintaining your whether or not you're prone.
No, YOLO.
Okay, yeah. You're definitely able to jump down. So you jump down the 10 feet inside of this area. Yeah. So that's that.
Can I move while I'm down here, or was that all my stuff? Doing that jump.
Do me a favor. Give me a perception check while you're down here. Now that you're down here.
Well, I guess I used my good roll up on the jump. Probably better.
It kind of seems that way. 1 sec. Need to get rid of drawing. There we go. Yeah, so you rolled a 7 and... Okay. You actually are able to make out just across, kind of hidden back in the shadows, but far easier to see now that you're on the same level as them. A couple of essentially a couple of beasts that you've seen before, and as a reminder, okay. So when you jump down there, you're able to see that.
Okay. Do I know if they have like keen scent or anything that could see me besides dark vision?
What is your? It's humanoids, right?
Yeah.
What kind of
Set.
humanoids?
Gnome and orc.
Okay. Yeah, so you don't get any kind of advantage of knowing necessarily anything about that, but go ahead and give me a nature check.
This is gonna end badly. Huh. Better than my other roll.
So you've never really seen this particular creature before, other than, you know, the similar looking green ones that you saw within Greenest. You did see it. These were the same things that were patrolling outside of the large tent the last time you all were in the camp when it was still occupied. But other than that, based on what you kind of know, based on various other ones, other than the fact that it probably can see in the dark, you're not aware of anything else.
Okay. That. Can I see what, or more of what that thing that my brother saw is, or?
Yeah, give me another nature check. Now that you're a whole lot closer to it. Yeah, that is definitely a dragon egg.
Do I know about how heavy dragon eggs are?
Not necessarily, but judging by the girth of it, it's well over 100 pounds.
I do know my girth well.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go up to it.
Okay. All right, jump down, you moved up. That definitely seems to have gotten the attention of these creatures that were to the south of you.
Even though I'm invisible to dark vision?
Oh, are you sneaky? What are you doing? What is that ability? Hold on.
I'm just invisible to dark vision. Oh.
Forgot you grabbed that
I believe
umbral
it's that
sight.
one.
You gain dark vision out to 60 feet. If you already have dark vision, it increases by 30. While in darkness, you were invisible to any creatures that were light. Wow. All right. Yep. Never mind. They can't see you. Never mind. They cannot see you. I forgot about that.
This is why we whisper.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So they don't notice you.
The rest of the party can't even see him.
So I'm gonna investigate this egg, I guess, or
Okay.
was jumping down my action?
No, jumping down was part of your movement. So, what are you wanting to investigate? How are you Are you just doing an investigation check? What are you doing?
I guess, like, do I see, is it attached to anything? Is it just kind of like free floating? Is it?
No, it seems to kind of be not mounted to the ground, but it looks like they kind of carved out a depression for it to sit in. So it remains standing straight up.
Okay. I'm going to... Can I investigate that more thoroughly to see if it's, like, trapped or anything? Granted,
Yeah, give me an
egg,
investigation. Give me either a perception or an investigation, depending on which one you want to use. Check and see if it's trapped at all. That you can tell.
Wow, I really like 11s today.
All right. Yeah. It doesn't look trapped. It just looks like a big ass dragon egg. Now that will be your action to verify
hide this or something. But
yeah, this isn't something you can put in your jacket. or anything like that.
Yeah, it's bigger than I am. I'm assuming the other circle is another dragon egg that I could probably tell.
Yeah, that you can make that one out, that there's another one over there as well.
Okay. How much of my movement was the jump?
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. You've moved 25 total.
Okay. Would that be 30 or 35? Moving that diagonal.
That one would be 35.
Okay. I have 40 for my first turn. Oh wait, no, it's not my first turn anymore.
No, it's not. You were surprised your first turn.
Yep. So, I'll just stay here. It sounds safer for now.
All right. No worries. You're just going to stay down there. Stay out. Zig's player is actually here, so I can close out the player sheet because I don't need to care about him anymore. The character, not the player. The player, you know. I'm glad he's here. Anyway. All right. Next is Cat, but Cat's probably just hanging out. Axia. Zig, so just to answer some of your questions, essentially the first round of combat was a surprise round. The goo came from it. You heard some people kind of sound like they were throwing something. A couple of bags flew out from that depression over to the east side. One bag hit you, one bag hit Zazer. Both of them kind of exploded into this goo that instantly hardened and have kind of restrained you and is keeping you from really moving. And then directly after that, 2 more bags were thrown. These were filled with, basically they kind of exploded into small 10-foot wide fire bombs, and that hit both of you as well.
Okay.
Also, Axia still raging, and Sig still has that 2 AC from the thingy, so we might want to get rid of those.
Yeah.
I can remove my rage.
Yeah. What was the other one?
Zig has the blessed
the
armor
plus-
or whatever from the...
Shield of Faith.
Yeah, that one.
I thought that one lasted forever, though.
I think it lasts, if I remember right, until I break concentration.
Okay.
Oh, well, then I guess he still would have it.
My rage
Oh, I
should
lied.
be-
Of concentration up to 10 minutes.
Yeah. So it hasn't been 10 minutes. Oh, yeah, it is. You did
we
a
did a
rest.
long rest.
For a
Or a
rest.
short
Never mind.
rest.
Yeah, you did a rest. It's been 10 minutes. And some change. Okay. Okay.
And Axia is the only one blind as a bat in here, right?
She can still see Zig. He has his glowing stick, so she can see probably
Yeah.
fairly well,
'cause
Yeah.
I don't have
at least around that area.
It's
Yeah,
like
you
up
can see in
to
there. So, yeah, it's lit that way.
20 feet and then dim light for an extra 20 feet. So 40
Yeah,
feet
so
of
you-
light.
Yeah, so 40 feet of light total, but, yeah, so you're in dim light, but you can definitely see the bright area that they're standing in.
But she wouldn't see the little dragon puppies down there.
No. No idea.
I just went down
But
to the
I
bottom of
can.
the stairs and I'm stopping there
Okay.
until I know for sure what's going on.
What's going on? Gotcha. All right. Then, suddenly, you hear more noises,
Crikey.
and
Steve Irwin appears.
Steve Irwin appears. No, and another explosion takes place. Let's see. Did it not go on both of you? It did not. Okay, yeah, it did. That was weird. It keeps I don't know why it keeps rolling, but it does. Well, it rolled 3 times and everybody failed every single time. So, or no, wait. Failure. No, Zig actually succeeded. So Zazer takes 1 point of damage, and
My horns, my pretty horns.
Zig, you take... That should be 3 points. I'll give that back to you. Or 2 points. I'll give that back to you. All right. There we go. So, tossed it. Another explosion.
Toast.
And then...
Oh, host. Goober misunderstood.
There you go. And then this guy is going to go ahead and throw his bomb. And you both fail.
Aw.
And Zig takes 3, and Zazer takes 1 point of damage. Fire damage, because, you know, Tiefling doesn't take a whole lot of damage from fire. All right, Zazer, you are up.
I would like to try to break free of this goo that is trapping me.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a strength check.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Woo!
Yeah. So you are able to kind of just twisting your body. You're able to shatter the hardened goo that is around you.
Did that use up any of my movement?
That was your action
Oh,
to break free.
I got you. Okay.
So you do still have your movement.
And they weren't knocked prone by any of that?
No,
So
it
he
just
has
it basically just kind of stuck him in place, and then he had to use his action to break free.
Good stuff.
Uh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, nope.
Just noping out of there. All right.
Yeah, nope.
Right, and that's that one. Nutdrock.
What up? So how aware am I that like they're that sticking and flaming and all that stuff is?
Oh, you're
going
seeing
on?
all of that. You saw all of that. First off, the explosions were, very easily seen. Zig's stick is still glowing, so he's still got the light spell on it. You have dark vision, so you can see from where you are. You saw where it came from, but not necessarily anything more than anybody else knows.
Okay. I'm gonna move here. That's my full everything I can do.
Okay.
But I can't see down in there.
Not from there, no.
Okay.
I mean, you can see the back half from where you are, but you don't see anybody down there from what you can see.
All right. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Easy enough. And Tac Tac.
Does that area to the east go up or down?
It goes down.
Okay. So whatever's throwing stuff from there is throwing it.
Throwing it from, up and over.
Okay. I am currently going to wait right here and see if anything. My brother comes back and reports what he.
Okay. So you're just
I don't
watching
care
him?
about the guys getting burned and stuck. I kind of find it humorous.
Okay. Got it. So you don't care about anybody else in the party. You're just waiting for your brother. Got it.
I mean, I see those two guys down there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you do
'Cause
see
I can
them.
see the Drake.
Yeah. You can now.
So,
Because I thought they could see him, but I guess they can't. So never mind. But they are paying attention to both you and Zazer, since you're kind of on the edge. And they seem to be paying attention to you two right now. Zig.
Zig just woke up. Must have been sleepwalking.
He was sleeping the whole time. Yeah.
and now he's on fire. I guess this is an alarm.
You're not on fire, but yeah, there was a couple of explosions, and you got some burnage happening.
No, it woke him up.
You can blame that on your friend Zazer because he's in charge.
Not Caesar's fault. Caught me by surprise.
All right. Well, he doesn't like this. How does he break free?
Go ahead and just give me a strength check. Oh yeah, so with very little effort on your part, you're able to essentially just break this hardened resin that seems to be kind of surrounding you, and you're able to.
I've got full movement.
Yeah, you have your full movement. That was just it uses your action to break free.
Zig, go back to sleep.
I'm gonna nap again. You'll be good. I'm out. All right, he's backing up.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
He's had enough. And just so you know, I did go ahead and use up your.
It's just my hit die by the looks of it.
Yeah, your hit die. Yeah. So because you had 1 hit point left, so you kind of needed all 3 of them. But yeah. Anyway. So
he would be barbecued.
Yeah, him did bid dead already.
Action to
food.
Didn't it take your action to break free? So you only have your normal.
Yeah, you would only have 30 feet. Sorry.
Can I not dash? No.
No, because dash takes your action.
Unless you action surge to run back.
That comes back after a long rest, which we.
I thought action surge was short rest too.
Is it?
I thought.
Yep.
Yeah, check that out.
I'll have a look and then.
I know your second wind does. All right. So. And. Okay. Since somebody knew.
Almost finished a short or a long rest. Yeah, action surging up to the top of the stairs.
All right, so you succeed. So another bomb. You see another bag come flying out at you, Nutrock, but you kind of expected it seeing what happened before, and you're able to kind of nimbly dodge out of the way. It hits the ground and splatters out and instantly kind of hardens into like a lump on the floor, but it totally misses you. But then a second one. And then the second one goes. Gets thrown at you as well, and you fail that one. So this one actually makes contact and splatters all over you. So you essentially 2 of them got thrown. You dodged out of the way of one, but got nailed by the other. And tick tock, you're up.
50%, I'll take it.
Can I see anything like different from here?
No. So essentially, I mean, you're just looking at a wall.
Okay, so there's just those 2 guard drakes I can see?
Yeah. And again, stalactites and some columns and things like that.
Alright.
And then, of course, the gate, you can see there's a gate, in front of the stairwell leading upwards.
And I'm assuming this looks the same as the other.
Yeah, it's another dragon egg, and it's set into the floor kind of the same way.
Okay. Then that's my turn.
Okay. Awesome. Axia. Unless Cat doing anything?
Probably feasting on the dead
All right,
dragon.
got it. Axia, you're up.
I am still not going down there, so I'm going to come back up here, and hopefully they come up so I can fight them.
She's like, I want to stay with him. He ran away. I'm going to stick around with the other big guy.
I don't want to get goo thrown at me.
Don't go down there, actually.
And with that, is it this one? I gotta unclick who he's currently targeting because I'm not targeting them anymore. Climbing up from somewhere below, a kobold comes out, and as he gets to the top of the ladder with his short sword raised, runs straight towards you, Nutdrock, and takes a swing at you, and misses. Damn, even with advantage, he misses. Okay. And then, wait, was that the right one? Oh, that was 2. Well, I gotta move 1, 2. 1 is only able to get up that way. All right, we're good now. Zazer, now you're up.
Seeing that kobold take a swing at my dwarf friend over there, I'll throw a blast at him just to.
Who's in a particular sticky situation that you've been in before?
Yep. Boop.
That's a 10. That's gonna miss.
Lame. That dwarfen way.
All right, Nudrock.
I'm gonna try and break free.
Okay. Go ahead and use your action to break free. Give me a strength check. And no, you're unable to break free.
It's those short, stubby legs.
Yeah, he can't. He doesn't have the arm movement to really get a.
The rest of my, I'm gonna spend all my movement trying to jump.
just trying to hop and not able to go anywhere.
Yeah. All right.
TikTok. That's funny. Firebolt is a miss. Yeah. You launch your firebolt out, and it goes wide. Zig, it's those little things again.
Luckily they're not in range of his dark vision, so
Oh yeah, so you don't see that. That's right,
see,
because there's no light. There's no more.
Stuck, and yeah.
That's right, because you're the only one that had any light down there, so you don't see anything.
You saw the
Sorry,
firebolt?
You shouldn't be down there, not joke. Right? That's a bad idea.
No, wait, you do. You're within 60 feet. You can see them. Oh no, you see Nutdrock.
60 is Nutdrock. I see Nutdrock.
Yeah,
stuck
you see
in the floor.
Nutdrock being stuck. That's what you see.
You shouldn't do that, Nutdrock. No.
You shouldn't do that. Don't be stuck. Don't do
Get rid
that.
of that goo. Goo is bad.
Yeah, Zeke's gonna take a nap.
Okay.
Up against this corner, and I'm gonna do some of that.
A little bit of second windage. There you go. You feel a little better about life and everything. Captain Squeakers ain't doing nothing. Nor is Mr. Slippy. I should just remove them, but I like having them there. So if I want to target them, I can. I mean, what? TikTok.
No. All right, so do these eggs look to be about the same size?
Yeah.
Are they the same? I guess can't even see color or anything.
Yeah, you can't really
They're
make out
the same,
any
like,
color, but
style
they have
and-
the same kind of general shape and form and lumps and whatnot. They look to be from the same type of dragon.
Okay. I'm gonna smack it with my hammer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just roll damage for me, please. It's not going to move out of the way, so you don't have to roll to hit. So just roll for damage.
It's just a hammer I have in my inventory. It's not actually like a weapon hammer. It's like
so it's just it's just like a it's the hammer that you use for your pitons then. Yeah.
Yeah,
Part of your climbing. Okay. All right. Yeah. So it's you hear it. The shell is definitely thicker than like a chicken egg shell. Your hammer just kind of makes a kunk, and it chips it a little bit, but doesn't really do much else. And when that noise kind of echoes slightly in the chamber, you hear hissing noises coming from that direction where you last saw those drakes.
Okay. I'll go right there.
You gonna move away from it? Got it. Okay. No worries. Cat? What you doing, Cat?
Meow.
Got it. Axia?
Sorry, I have a question.
Yes.
What is the range on those things that they're throwing? Like, if I was to hug that back wall, would I still be in range of getting hit with that?
You're not quite sure because you don't know how far away they were when they originally threw them. You do know that they didn't get thrown until Zazer was past the steps.
And now that Zig's not in there, you can't see anything.
Yeah.
You don't have dark vision.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna move to right there for now.
Okay. Just kind of navigating using the walls. It starts to darken up a little bit past the steps there from the other room that's actually lit. Got it. Okay.
And then I'll ready my weapon just in case.
Just in case something comes up?
Yeah.
No problem. All right. This little guy moves up here around you and then just kind of laughs as he takes another swing at you with his short sword and misses again. He sure is just a laughable guy, I guess. I don't know. The other one comes up. I'm like, why?
Keep laughing.
Yeah, they're laughing. They can't hit you worth a damn. This one swings with his short sword, and this one actually hits for 8 points of damage. Just nails you extremely hard.
Wow.
Zazer, you're up.
How rude. Gonna throw.
And so,
blast.
Axia, you can't necessarily see it, but you for sure know that it sounds like Nutraki yelled out in pain somewhere to the
Okay.
east of you. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, your Eldritch Blast comes flying out, hitting the one closest to you and straight up killing him out of nowheres.
Laugh louder, Dragon Poppy.
It's easy for me to find you. Nutrak, you're up.
All right. So here I am stuck in the floor.
Uh-huh.
Feel like this is a good time to ring the bell.
Okay.
I won't get a disadvantage or anything on this, right? Since it's a cantrip.
No, it's all a saving throw on them. The only thing, let me double check. 'Cause I don't believe.
Wait, did the other one die?
Yeah. The one to the north of you was killed by Zazer.
He's within reach of me, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I want to reach out and grab him.
Okay, I gotta double check. I don't remember what restrain does. Now I gotta find it. Because I want to say you just can't move.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I already can't move.
Exactly. That's. Here we go. Restrain. You can't move. And yeah. So the only thing is that you have disadvantage on attack rolls if you're going to attack, and you can't move. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and you can't. Your dexterity saving throws are also have disadvantage because you can't really dodge out of the way of stuff.
All right, I'll risk it. I'm gonna grab him.
Okay.
What's it take to do that again?
You're gonna go ahead and do a strength check.
Better be better than the last one.
And then
Oh.
I mean, it's better than the last one.
Oh god.
I mean that's a 5. And then against
Roll 1.
yeah, no, he is able to kind of wriggle out of your grasp to keep you from grabbing hold of him.
That's unfortunate. That's a action, right?
Yeah, that's essentially it takes the place of an attack if you
I'll
try to
start
grab
hopping
somebody
again.
like that. All right, hopping to break free. Tac.
All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to dash over here. Then
Okay.
I'm going to stab this guy.
All right,
and
stabby.
I'll have advantage because I'm next to Nut Rock.
Does that give you advantage? Oh, that's right, pack tactics.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pack tactics.
Yeah, sure do. Yeah, that's a hit. And you will get your sneak attack here. Oh yeah, that's 13 points of damage. You straight up stab him in the neck so hard that it actually severs his spine from the front. And it takes a little bit of work for you to yank your weapon back out from in between the vertebrae that you severed. But he collapses to the ground.
Yay.
Yay! Zig.
Hey, Zig just
Go
watched
for it.
actually I walked down the stairs. Actually, I don't go down there. Sticky.
It's sticky like the floor of a
Right,
movie theater.
He's gonna touch
Like
Axe's
teenagers.
great axe she got,
Yeah.
and it's gonna shine a bright blue.
Okay.
We
You now have a shiny blue axe. And as you know, Zig is an axeman. Anyway.
So Axe has effectively got 40 feet of sight now.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, so essentially he basically cast the light spell, so you're basically holding a weapon that glows like a torch. So you can see. Much easier now. And the first thing you notice is that there's some dead kobolds over there. Right.
And an alive one. But he's a good
Yeah.
guy.
Well, ish. So you can see these two kind of circle around and they start kind of sniffing around the egg. Kind of just looking around and sniffing around and kind of they one kind of looks sniffing the ground and seems to almost have picked up a scent of something, possibly. And Squeakers and Slippy tick-tock.
So now that I'm like super close to this gate, do I see how it like opens or?
Yeah, it's a simple latch that you can easily open from either side. It's not locked or anything.
Okay.
When winter comes, when life is frozen, when the moon
Okay, just moving out of the way.
No.
Okay.
fingers of doom
I'm also
will clutch the chosen.
going to jam this cultist spear into this egg.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll damage for me then. Alright, so as you jam the spear into this cultist egg, it splits, essentially kind of right down the middle, opening up a fairly wide gash inside the egg, and as soon as it opens and some air starts to get inside, a violent thrashing starts to happen inside the egg, which just kind of cracks and widens the crack that you have made with the spear a little bit more. And inside, you hear this.
You're a terrible person.
That's why we have you here. Keep that shit up.
No,
High five.
I'm a mommy now.
All right. And then you hear that same hiss as both of the drakes look in the direction of the egg. And the egg's kind of not vibrating, but wobbling.
I'll just use the rest of my movement to
back away.
Gotcha.
back up.
Gotcha.
Just a teeny bit.
Gotcha. Okay. Wait, did that just skip over? Oh, it's Cat's turn. That's why. Axia.
And I'm gonna. Oh, is that guy already dead?
Yeah, that's fine.
Number 2.
Yeah, both of them are already dead.
Ow.
Yeah, one was taken care of by Zazer, and the other one by Rogue.
She's new to this whole seeing thing.
Sorry.
Yeah. Wait, I can see what's happening.
Okay, well, I'll just still be ready just in case something comes up.
Okay. No problem. And it might be... let's see, those guys are dead. And that guy's dead, so we're not going to worry about him. Zazer, you're up.
Have I been hearing the hissing?
Yeah, well, you can make out the hissing now, and you saw from where you were, you did actually see... you did see TikTok essentially jam a spear into one of those.
No, he just saw an egg split.
Oh, that's right. He just saw an egg split. He doesn't see you. I keep forgetting that you have that ability to be invisible to dark vision. I've never had anyone play that class. Yeah. Never mind. You don't know anything. You just, yeah. So you hear the screaming noise. You hear the screaming noise, and you hear the hissing. And yeah, so whatever that oblong, oval shaped thing was down there, it's screaming suddenly after it's split.
I'm gonna ready an action.
Okay.
Anything that comes towards that egg or out of it will catch a blast from me.
Okay. No problem. And nut truck.
Well, I'm gonna try and break free again.
Good luck, buddy. You got this.
We're getting up there.
A little bit better, but not quite enough to shatter.
I'm gonna look at one of these other people. Get me out of here!
Let me out! TikTok.
First thing I want to do is see if any of the kobolds that we just killed have any more of those bags, because those might be useful.
No. You don't see any bags on either one of these two.
No, then I'm going to walk over here to the edge and see if I can see if anything else is down there.
So you walk over to the edge and give me a perception check. Okay. So you look over and you don't notice anything. There is a ladder that the other two use to climb up here, though. Kind of rickety and not really well kept, but it is a ladder. And the rungs are kind of close together, so someone of your stature can easily climb it.
So I will go down the ladder then. I still have movement.
All right. So as you finally get down, And it was actually the ladder itself was on that side. So, yeah, no problem. So you climb down, and you find that now that you're at ground level, you can easily see two kobolds that have seemed to have covered themselves with a tarp that has been painted to look like the cavern floor. But now it's plain as day from being directly next to him.
Brothers!
They both kind of like, they look surprised and they look up at you. It's like, oh, are they dead?
Almost. There's a dwarf still stuck up there, which is kind of funny. Do you have any more of those bags?
No, bags all gone. We want to stay here. The other two went. They dead. We not go. We not be dead.
Yeah. Stay here. I won't say anything.
Has the stringy one grabbed them yet?
Remind me the stringy one? I'm new.
What do you mean new? The stringy one. The one that we feed the meat to. And he leave us alone.
I don't think so.
Okay.
All right, that's pretty much all you're gonna get done there.
Yep.
Zig.
Zig, stay still.
Okay. Hiccup. All right.
He's not having any of this.
He's not interested in.
Actually, Axie has gone.
Yeah, Axie has gone up
right.
there. Okay.
He's going back around the corner for a rest.
Okay.
Good
Hiding
luck,
again.
everyone.
Yep. No worries. I accidentally hit that twice. Hearing that noise, you can see coming around the corner here. Zazer, if you want to take your shot, you can. That's an automatic miss with a 1. So it goes wide, and he kind of looks up at you and hisses, and kind of starts sniffing around the egg, as it still just kind of rocks, and there's just this terrible crying noise coming from within, and as it's kind of rocking, you can kind of make out some fluid and stuff in a pool that's been slowly spreading underneath the egg. And then this one goes over this way, starts looking around frantically, and TikTok. They look pissed, by the way.
I figured.
And inside that egg, you still hear this. It sounds like it's in agony.
Well, I still have some berries for it once those things calm down a little bit. I'm just gonna
sneak over down that other way.
And there's that if you need it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask for. Yeah, 22 stealth, so you try to remain as quiet as possible and move your way away from that area. Axia.
Come over here and look down and see what's going on down there.
All right, so you look down, and from where you're sitting, it looks like Tack is talking to the floor.
Tack! Guess he's not gonna answer me.
I don't know what he's doing.
The floor is the most interesting conversation I've had recently.
I'm sorry.
Help Nut out.
Oh yeah, we forgot about him.
No matter what nut. Oh, is he stuck?
He's been stuck.
Ow.
He's been stuck.
Well, I guess I'll move right here and see if I can like pull him loose.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a strength check.
I can't. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so you're very easily able to break off chunks of it and quickly free him.
Free.
Okay, and then
Oh, sorry.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, Zazer.
I'm going to continue the rain of salt upon this dragon puppy.
And with the 2, you're gonna miss.
5, 10. I'm just gonna back up a little bit.
Okay.
Call out my turn.
All right. No problem. Nutdrack, you're free.
Woo! Now that I've seen that, I'm taking it. I see those dogs yeah, we'll just call them dogs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, the ones down there. Yes, you can see that one.
And is it going to cost anything to actually go down these stairs?
No, it's regular movement down the steps.
15.
Good luck.
You know, I'm gonna need it.
So you're gonna open the gate and go through it.
I'm gonna open the gate, go through it. By the way, I think it shows that sticky stuff still on me.
Oh yeah, let me get rid of that restrained. There you go.
And I am having no luck with my Toll of the Dead, so I'm gonna try Sacred Flame.
Okay. Drop your sacred flame on him. He fails his saving throw.
And damage.
And takes 8 points of damage. Your flame drops on him, burning him, and he hisses and stares at you intently. And looks like he's getting ready to bite you.
You know, now that I'm thinking about this was a bad idea.
I was kind of wondering why you went all the way down the steps, considering that's a range spell, and you probably could have just done it from upstairs. But, live and learn. Talk.
Right? I'm going to tell these guys stay hidden, and I'm going back up. And then I'll tell Axia that there's 2 guys down there. She could go take care of them.
Such an ass. All right.
And then I'll move to there, and I'll be done.
Okay. Awesome.
Actually,
Okay.
I can still do my thing. I see Nut is in trouble again.
Yeah. Nut's down there
So-
doing nut things.
I'm going to do Firebolt.
Yeah, that's going to hit with a 19. And 6 more points of damage to it. And it, hisses and looks up at you. Zig? Why did it skip Zig? I don't know why he did that.
Because he's napping.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's it.
Yeah. How fast can you nap? 6 seconds?
Yeah, it's a 6-second nap. It does
It's a
absolutely
power-
nothing for you.
It's a power nap.
Is it a shorter rest?
Yeah, the shortest. It's a shortest.
The shortest rest. Zig's not happy that he didn't get to fully sleep. He's just fuming.
I'm tired, damn it.
He's so tired. He's just
So
had one of the
tired.
biggest battles in his life. And they're all like, yeah, let's carry on.
Let's just carry on. Oh. All right. So this one just keeps kind of sniffing around as the screaming continues to happen. And then the only one who's going to actually see this is TikTok. The egg finally splits open completely, and a mass kind of falls to the floor and writhes there for a second, but the screams stop. And then the movement also stops. Alright, and then the guard Drake is still sniffing at it over here. Number 2. Tries to take a bite out of Nutdrock and misses with his bite, but then quickly whips around and swings his tail. And Nutdrock somehow deftly jumps out of the way of the swinging tail.
Woo!
And avoids all the damage. TikTok.
There we go. Didn't want to. I'm assuming the egg would be pretty good cover, seeing as it's taller than I am. Granted, it's in half now, but
yeah.
I'll just give it a good old shot.
Okay. And you will have an advantage because it does not know where this attack is coming from.
And because pack tactics.
And because of pack tactics. Yeah, 24 is going to hit. Yeah, 5 points of damage. Still a little more. It's not down for the count by any means. These things look pretty tough in general. Axia.
Over here, can I go down the ladder? Is the ladder too small?
No, you can climb down the ladder. It's just that the rungs are slightly closer together, so you can skip rungs and still climb down it.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there and smack that.
Yeah. And
I
as
can
soon as
see
you,
him now, right?
yeah,
Since I'm
yeah,
down?
you can easily see them. They're both, they're actually both. I forgot to make these guys prone, so give me a second. They're both lying down and thinking they're hidden. Actually, just get advantage on the attack, and that'll do the same thing as me marking them prone. But yeah, they think they're hidden. Yeah, it's gonna hit. Damn. With the full force of your entirety of your body, you bring it down. Your Goliath strength brings this axe down directly onto the tarp, and you hear a satisfying crunch and splurting noise from underneath it as you straight up chop this thing in half, and it is no more.
And I'm gonna turn to the other one and say, "You might want to run."
All right, that works.
Why you give Alan
Zazer.
toast? Oh, toast. Goober
hold
misunderstood.
That dice, that's what it is. Try this again.
13's gonna miss.
Son of a...
Yep.
I'm clearly not effective here. Yeah, have
No,
fun.
Nutdrock.
Well, seeing
thing
the
is-
error of my ways, I'm gonna go ahead and risk the hit from that thing.
Okay, the opportunity attack.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and do that real quick. It's gonna try to snap a bite at you as you what the heck? There. And a 21 will hit. So as you kind of get away, he is able to bite you for 4 points of damage. He nipped you on the butt.
And then I'm gonna close the gate while while I don't know where the gate is per se, but I'm closing it.
You're closing it behind you. That makes sense. Yeah.
Is that an action?
No, it's an object interaction.
All right. And then from a nice safe distance up here, I'll go ahead and ring the bell on him.
Okay. Well, that was dumb.
Right.
I'm going up here. A 2 is he fails.
Yes, and he's already been hit, so...
Yep, 7 points of damage. It's starting to look a little worse for wear now. Yeah, a little worse for wear now.
That's all I'm
gonna do. Talk. Bam! Critical hit with the firebolt for 12 points of damage to guard Drake number 2, burning him profusely and pissing it off. Zig, there's still a whole lot of combat happening in there.
No, but he did communicate with his cat to go and investigate. So you can see the cat's already moved a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So he sent the cat off to scout.
So he sent the cat to scout while he takes a nap. Perfect. Starts moving towards the gate. And then this one steps towards the gate. They don't seem to attack the gate. They're just at it and hissing at all of you up there. That's all they can do. TikTok.
I'm gonna look at the dragon.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely, you can tell by looking at it that it's definitely, even though it's all in black and white, that this is probably a black dragon considering the entirety of it. There's no real shade differences that you can tell with your dark vision. You also know that it doesn't look like it's fully formed and was not ready to be hatched.
Gonna put on my doctor's hat, and pet its head a little bit, and shove a good berry down its throat.
It's dead.
Long sleep. Might be a short sleep. Who knows? I don't know.
I think it's convinced everyone.
Maybe good berry.
It's all long sleep from here on out. Nobody dies. Everyone just sleeps for a very long time.
Well, seeing as that didn't do anything, I'm just gonna kind of move back.
Okay.
Still leaving the good berry. Maybe it will eat it.
Maybe.
Come back.
Maybe. We'll see.
You should have done the mouth chewing motion with your hands, like...
He's just over there with this...
Oh yeah, I do that with my bonus action.
Dragon baby corpse. It's just making its mouth move.
Trust me, I'm a doctor.
Doctor. Oh my god.
It'll be a puppet.
You're as much of a doctor as I believe.
Oh man.
What did the kobold say was down here?
Where? Huh?
Or in this room that everyone's in, what did the kobolds say? Who did they tell that to?
Nobody.
They said there was something else, not the drakes. Was it Toe? Taktok. It was Taktok, right?
Yeah, Taktok told Axia about the other 2 kobolds that were in that depression.
But the other 2 kobolds told him there was something else, right?
Oh, yeah. He told him about the stringy one.
The stringy.
But there's only 2 enemies on the thing.
He's the only one that knows it, though.
Alright.
Yeah. right. Axia.
I'm gonna
Cat can
look
move,
at-
by the way.
Cobalt number 2. I'm gonna say, dude, I told you to run. Now it's too late.
Get a chance. Oh, that misses. Oh, actually,
Well-
roll it again because you should have had advantage because he was still lying down.
Oh, let me click on advantage.
That kobold didn't do anything on his turn after his friend
That's
got
gonna
cut in
hit.
half.
What's that?
That kobold didn't do anything on this
It
turn.
wasn't his. It didn't get his turn yet.
Then how would
And
she
it's
be
too
able to
late
kill
now
both
anyways.
of them?
Oh, you know what? Because it skipped his turn. Whatever. I don't care. It was gonna die anyway whenever it tried to run.
Good point.
It was gonna die anyway.
I gave it a chance to run, and he
yeah.
didn't run. And now he's dead.
And now he's dead.
That's what you get.
And if he would have ran, he was going to
He
be
would have
dead.
been dead anyway.
So,
Maybe.
it all works out in the end.
He would have had a chance, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right.
And then, can I still move?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go back up.
Okay. Yep. Cool. Easy enough. Zazer. The laser.
Carrying on with my current attempts at trying to kill this thing. What in the world? That's weird.
You have yourself targeted, that's why.
Oh. I don't even know how I do that.
Control click on yourself.
Yeah, you control clicked on yourself. So you failed against your own saving throw. Okay, he fails.
Wait a minute, wrong spell. That explains so much. Sorry about that, everybody.
There we go, that's a hit. 21. 7 points. He looks wounded critically. Little wobbly on his feet. Not Drock.
Well, now that seeing there's two of them by each other,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ring the bell on both of them.
Oh, yeah. They both succeed.
Oh.
An 18 and a 19.
Well, that's it.
That's it for that one. All right, Tech Talk. That's an automatic miss. Your turn, or you moving? All right. Zig is asleep. Yes.
This might be a very stupid idea, but Zig is very stupid.
Zig is very stupid.
Alright, he can see light in this corner where these steps are, right? In the top left.
Top. Oh, you're talking about the room on the northwest side there?
Up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it goes down into darkness. The stairs kind of lead downwards, and they look to kind of go into they continue down a bit.
So it's actually stairs, it's not a dead end.
No,
Okay.
it's stairs. Nobody just went any further down to...
And he's gonna go there.
Alright. So this tunnel... Whoops, I didn't want to do it that way. This tunnel kind of goes underneath this other area that you were already kind of in before, but didn't explore very far. So we're just going to undo all of that. So it basically goes, it continues, the stairs continue downward as well.
I think that's all my movement. There we go.
Yeah, right around in there. Look, we're splitting the party. That's never turned out bad, ever.
Oh, that.
We're only a 3-way split right now. It can be split more.
Splitting up never does well for the group.
So these figuring out that one of them kind of comes and gets right up next to you. TikTok. And then the other one kind of disappears as well. Whoops.
Man, I'm glad I'm invisible.
You can still see it. It's still there, but I'm doing this as because they're currently doing things right now. Anyway. That's what they do. Did I miss? Yeah, there we go. And this guy's dead. So, TikTok.
I don't like being right here.
Okay. And stealthing away with an 18, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you going?
I'm assuming I can reach the latch on that gate.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'll just kind of
It's
go
surprisingly kobold sized. Yeah. Are you closing it behind you or leaving it open?
I'm closing it behind me.
Okay. All right.
And that's all I can do.
All right. That's as far as you can go. All right. Easy enough. And Cat's still moving. Axia. Yeah. I don't know why my mouse keeps double clicking. I wonder if my mouse is getting stupid.
Yes, since I really don't know what's going on in that pit, I'll just move over here.
Yeah. I mean, you can... As you go by, you can see that TikTok is down there. Actually, everybody can see him. And it's kind of weird, Nutdrock, because he wasn't there until Axia got a little close enough where he was completely illuminated, and then you could see him.
But you did hear the gate, probably.
Yeah, you did hear the gate open and close. And probably saw it open and close, too, actually.
Yeah, I'd probably be a little creeped out if I just saw a gate open and close with no one there.
The gate opened and closed with nobody there, and then suddenly TikTok was there after Axia got close enough with her light.
It's magic.
It is magic. Everything's magic. It's
Literally magic.
Magic all the way down. Zazer.
At this point, I'm starting to get a little concerned. I haven't seen Zig, who's usually attached to me by this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zig is no longer with you.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Zig is no longer with us.
Huh. Not where he said he was going to be either. Huh.
Yeah, he wasn't around the corner at all. Using all your movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna use all my movement. Just look down to see if I can't spot anything.
No, you can't. Other than the stairwells that's leading downward as it kind of curves.
A glowing blue light.
Oh
there,
wait,
right?
yes, I forgot your light's still on. Yeah, so you can see the light. There is a light down there. That wasn't there before. The last time you all looked down this area.
Zig, my man, are you there? Oh God, I hope that's Zig. I yell, I exclaim.
As you realize, oh, yeah, we're in a thing. That's funny.
And that's all I can do.
Okay. Okay. So you yelled down the hallway. Got it. That's good.
I'm sure that'll go well.
Yeah. Nutdrock.
So I see that egg there too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're all aware that that's an egg now.
Was an egg.
Well, there's two of
I
them.
guess there's still the other one.
Yeah, there's still the other one.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just shoot that other egg
Okay.
with my crossbow.
All right. Just make
Do
sure
I
they.
do damage.
Yeah. Although it would be funny to make you roll for it just to see if you miss, but
The way I've been rolling, it probably would happen.
yeah. So as your crossbow bolt makes contact with it, you hear a definitive cracking noise, followed by more just horrifying screams. Coming from the general area that's kind of just echoing throughout this entire cave.
This room really is a teenager's bedroom.
Oh my god. Tech Talk.
I want to come down here, and I would like to hide.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check there.
Oh, that spin. Wow.
I was like, is it ever gonna stop?
That was
amazing.
That was pretty impressive. It went forever. All right, yeah, so 22.
My dex is so high.
Yeah. It was a lot of decks. Okay. Yeah, so 22. And you hide away. Zig, it's your turn. Actually, just are you guys gonna what's everyone's intention at this point?
I'm gonna leave this room.
Okay.
I'm trying to find Zig at this point.
All right.
I'm making sure that nobody else is coming because I know about the squiggly guy.
I gotcha. Okay. TikTok, what do you up to?
Well, I'll yell at Nutrock for shooting that. I was going to raise that thing and ride it around. But I'll ask my brother what he's doing. And then...
give me a perception check. Yeah, you don't know where he is.
I wouldn't have seen him hide.
No.
Oh, well.
You were down in that hole and he went around and stayed against the wall and then hid in that corner, so no.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Did Zig's light up any more of this tunnel?
Oh, yeah, sorry. It looks like it kind of curves a little bit as it continues to go downward.
I heard Zazer call me from
you'd heard Zazer call you as well.
Zazer?
Hey. Oh, lordy, dude. Where'd you wander off to? See anything down there?
Hold down here. Steps.
Oh. Did you make it far? Did you see anything?
What's far?
Steps? Huh. Fair enough. Far as great distance. Lots of steps. Whatever.
Little steps for little people.
Zazer just giggles a little bit, and so you don't want to carry down this hole? See what's on? Huh?
Zig wants to sleep.
Well, what's everybody's thought about that? Y'all want to take a longer rest down here?
It's a good idea since we don't really know
Zig
what's
wants to
going
sleep
on
in
down
bed.
here.
I'm not sleeping on the floor.
Well, we can always go back up that rope ladder and go to those beds. It's probably not a bad idea.
Zig's like, yep, I'm out.
I'll just follow Zig. He seems to be pretty adamant and pretty worn out.
Okay.
Is it a strength check for me to climb up this hole?
Yeah. There's a rope there.
But I just shimmied along it because I'm big, right?
Yeah, you can try that too. Yeah, that works. Yeah. You make it up there, no problem. Zazer, are you using the rope?
Yeah, I'm
okay, yeah, then you're able to climb up it as well. You guys gonna share that bed over there? And I guess, all right, we're all going.
I'm gonna let him have the bed, and I'm just like,
You guys are sharing a bed with the corpse of the person who's been split in half.
Yeah.
And bandaged together.
It's tied together. It's not
Sitting there for at least an hour.
fine.
It's been longer than that since we short rested.
True.
Yeah, it's been about
Well,
4 or
we
5
short rested
hours.
for the hour,
I can
and
only
then
imagine how much
fighting and exploring. And
Okay. Well, are you? So you're just going to leave the corpse on the bed that was tied together? So,
just
Unless
sleeping.
Nathan tells him not to, I don't
Alright,
think he's
what-
got any inkling to get rid of it.
so Nutdrock and Exia, are you guys headed that way as well?
I'm gonna wait for the other. I'm
Okay.
gonna wait for the kobolds.
All right. And then Toe, which is both. I meant which one is? I still don't. I can't tell you apart. Damn twins. Tick.
That's the
What are you
idea.
doing?
Well, I could move there last time, and I don't know. I guess
We're effectively out of combat.
I'll
right?
ask where.
Yeah, we're out of
my brother
combat.
is. Yeah,
All right,
the two people
so-
in front of me.
Since you're waiting for them, let's go ahead and take our break here because the ones up in the bedroom are going to be there for the next. What are you trying to long rest? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
8 hours, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I'm just keeping watch over the sleeping one at this point. I'm just being aware of things.
Gotcha. And then Nutdrock's waiting for the kobolds, and one Tack is waiting. He wants to see who the stringy thing is, or one is, or whatever it was that the other kobolds were talking about. And yeah,
They're up there taking a long rest. I'm gonna go up there too so I can get my rage back.
okay. So you're gonna head up and rest in that small room where Mondath
right,
was
right.
holed up. Got it.
Yep. By the stinky dead head.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Cool. So this is a good spot to take a break.
Is there a, room full of sleeping mats or something in the other
Yeah,
room? Why-
Absolutely
Yeah,
is,
that's
yes,
what
but
I'm
everyone's
thinking,
going to crowd into the room with the one plush bed
And the dead person who's been
And-
leaking on it for an
and
hour.
the dead person, yeah.
I don't care about a bed, so
That the cat's probably been eating.
Cats are not eaters of, well, okay, yes they are. Never mind. Anyway, we're going to go take our break.
4 hours after you die.
Yeah, we're going to take our break while all this is happening. And we'll be back in about 15 minutes, so you all do, your own bio breaks and things like that. But we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Watch some...
Warlock is more.
That was
frontline
terrible.
Than your fighter was.
Oh god!
I clicked the wrong button.
Oh god!
We're back. They can hear you now.
You're not wrong.
I was trying to make secret plans. So
Oh,
are we
no,
gonna
well-
go through, are we going to go through the fungus cave or down the steps? Is the main bit.
Well, so you guys are upstairs right now anyway. Tick, were you leaving the area? Are you back? I should probably wait till everyone's back before I just start going again.
I asked or I guess not Rock now, because Axia left, where my brother was, or they'd seen my brother. And
I'm
then
going to send Mr. Slippy out to stop him from going up the stairs.
Okay.
I'm just
Alright.
gonna look back and tell him he was here, and then he wasn't.
Yep, that's pretty much how it works.
okay, well, once I see Mr. Slippy, I'll just be like, okay, well, I'll be here.
And I'm just gonna
All right, mosey on
guard
up
the
there.
stairs. I'm just gonna guard the stairs right here. I'm not
Okay.
going with that weird whatever's going on in that bedroom.
Wait, you have no idea what's going on in the bedroom.
No.
You've not been up there.
Yeah, you
That's
haven't
the
been
way
up there.
I like it.
Yeah, that's
It's
the way
an
it should be.
orgy.
Pretty cozy.
I'm
Now
gonna
that
go
I
up against
rested-
this wall and hide.
I'm gonna go back down again.
Well, we're not
You
rested
didn't
yet.
really rest. Yeah.
Oh,
We haven't completed it yet. The other two
Oh,
are
okay.
still awake and down, so we haven't fast forwarded time
Okay.
yet in any way. So, Tick, are you just kind of staying in there and looking around?
Once
Or
I
what are you
saw Mr. Slippy, I'll just kind of go up against the wall and hide. Because
Okay.
I'm assuming there's a reason why he didn't just say something.
Gotcha.
And I'm just gonna kind of creep up against this wall and maybe doze, maybe not.
Okay. Gotcha. So, Tack, you kind of see out of nowhere, after about a couple of minutes have passed, that suddenly from across the room, it's hard to tell exactly where, it's somewhere past all the pillars, this tentacle comes lashing out and grips a hold of the baby dragon corpse that's closest to you and just yoinks it back into the darkness. How far is your dark vision total?
Mine's 90.
Okay. 10, 15, 5, 15, 5, 15. Yeah, so it yanks it somewhere beyond your vision. Just completely just yoinks it.
Good thing I wore my brown pants.
Is there any other color?
We can always wear your red pants. Oh Lord.
Now that's when your whole suit needs to be. You guys need to wear the red suits.
Yeah.
I believe that
Especially
our
Zig.
I believe our attire is already stained red, so I think we'll be alright.
Okay, I am going to slowly exit this place
Okay.
after seeing that, because I don't want anything to do with that tentacle thing.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I've seen videos of those. In
Oh Lord.
It's not this kind of game.
After contemplating the tentacle for a little bit, I'll see my brother leave and follow him.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
It is that kind of game. There's tentacles in the bedroom right now.
Oh my god. I mean, there is a spell, Evard's Black Tentacles. I'm just saying, it's a real spell.
What level spell is this?
I don't know. You'd have to look it up.
And Skamos had that rod of tentacles that I never got to use. Because
Yeah, you never did use your rod of tentacles.
campaign, but
All right.
Nothing that Drock stayed behind, and I don't see anybody else, so I'll let him know about the tentacle thing in there.
Okay.
Along with brother, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm up.
You're not gonna go running in there?
No.
No. Okay.
God, back here.
Just don't tell Zaza.
No.
Yeah.
You probably want to go try to kill it. Seems like good conquest.
Alan, just so I'm aware, how many things did you add into my inventory from the
3.
chest? Okay.
There were 3 things.
Okay. I agree there.
I could shoot you a whisper if you're not quite sure what they are.
Because I know I put some down at the bottom, and then I think it mixed the other one up in the middle somewhere.
I gotcha. All right. So, what about the rest of you? Are you headed? What are you doing?
I don't know where those guys went, so I'm just going to hide in the dark over here.
Okay.
Well, not Jack knows we've gone up.
Yeah, not Drunk knows where they went.
Well, if he told me, I still don't care.
All right, well, that's fair enough too.
So
well, I'll just do the same thing.
All right.
And then I guess I'm gonna move away from that stairwell and, maybe come over here.
Okay.
And relax. This is a nice little shady area, right?
Yeah, it's dark down there.
It's dark down in that area. Yeah. It kind of brightens up in the room, and the other shaded spot is right there behind that pillar with where the brothers Kobold are currently hanging out. All right. So y'all are planning on taking a long rest. Is that correct?
Fingers crossed.
I'll take a short rest, but I'm gonna remain awake and just watching over, just in case I need to sound any kind of alarm.
Your familiars can keep watch.
He hasn't got a familiar, remember? Somebody kicked it today.
Actually, is there a brazier nearby?
No,
Damn it. Okay.
there is not.
There might be one in the camp.
That's true. I would be satisfied with just a long rest. Actually, no. Yeah, I'd be happy with just a long rest at this point. I'm sorry, short rest. My apologies.
I'd be happy with long rest.
All right. So, okay.
Hopefully.
All right. Okay. You all are super lucky thus far.
I mean,
Oops. What the heck? Wow, that was... Oh, my mouse is doing weird things. That's the problem. Okay. All right. So... in that 8 hours, nothing seems to happen, and you all actually successfully take a long rest.
wow!
I rolled for every hour, and somehow, nobody wandered into either one of these rooms.
All is well in the world. Shit.
I'm guessing. Dang it! I keep
We
hitting
have
the
to
wrong button.
re-explore this place.
All right. So everyone takes their long rest. Spell slots are regenerated and all that other fun stuff. All right.
All right.
Well, dice are dice. I know. I was hoping.
We never actually fully explored the downstairs, right?
No.
The top left.
No, we haven't.
Right, we've got two options. We've got Fungus Cave or Tunnel that Zig found. But only Zig and Zayda know about the tunnel.
We never really
Well, we know there's steps there, but we haven't gone down it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the steps is probably the better idea. I just want nothing to do with that cave specifically if we can help
It's
it.
like, I don't want to deal with that mushroom cave again.
Zayda in charge.
we never really completely explored that place where the dragon doggy things were. They disappeared somewhere, so I'm just saying.
Yeah. But like, are you aware of it, or is it just the cobalt puppies and or kobolds and Nutdrop?
We don't know about it, but
Do I know
I never
that
went
the
down
two
there.
kobolds are over there in that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm attempting to use that rope as well, but
Oh. Zayda fell off the rope.
Zazer fell off the rope. Give me a dex check. Or dexterity / if you have acrobatics.
I think it's gonna be the same roll, but
All right. Yeah. So you take.
Can I catch him?
You want to try? Go ahead.
Right.
So before I actually apply this. All right. So. If that's the case, then Zazer, you take 3 points of damage because you're only going to take half.
All right.
And Zig doesn't take any damage because he successfully caught you.
I think I chipped a hole
down his hole.
Dude,
Yeah.
you know, even when I'm trying, this hole's gonna eat me.
I wasn't gonna be all mean, but I'm like, you rolled a 1 total. I'm like, you fall off, man. There's no.
Yeah,
I did it too. Yeah.
Dude, I deserve to take some
Yeah,
damage
there's
from
no
that
not
shit.
falling off the rope with that. All right.
Right, Zig's sending Zig down the tunnel, and Zig's gonna go down the tunnel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we should go down that stairwell.
Okay. Y'all start headed down that way.
Who knows what kind of treasure could be down there?
Or
I'm gonna let
monsters.
Axia and
I'm in.
Zig go
First one in line.
you're just
not
running
me.
ahead. All right. So
Zig
That's
doesn't let
the
him pass.
magic word.
Opposing strength check.
you're gonna try to stop him from running
Zig
by
is
you.
already in the tunnel. Yeah.
Okay.
Dodge.
Just like he's just trying to hold him back, and he's like dodging and weaving around. He's taking his big hands trying to stop him.
Oh, he makes it.
That'll do it.
But he can't move faster than a cat, which has got 40 movement speed, so the cat makes it first.
Like you're like fighting each other
Is
to
there any
try to
light in
get.
there?
There is no light in the main room that you're directly walking into, but there is light to the room. Here, let me do this real quick.
I'm gonna stay in the back, by the way.
Okay, there is light going down the stairwells to the north of you, and there looks to be a big open room that you can actually. Cat can see. How far can Cat see here?
He hasn't got dark vision though.
All right, yeah. So Cat can't see
I
very
do.
deep, but you
But I
can.
have got my staff with 40-foot of light,
Yeah.
so you can see the stairs and like.
Okay, yeah. So in this room over here, as you kind of sneaking or moving downward, you are able to see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, yeah, so you're able to see everything this way.
So is Axia's axe still glowing blue?
No, that only lasts for an hour. And
Oh,
Zig
that's
just
an hour.
reapplies it with his staff.
Yeah. So you can kind of see a little bit into the far wall over there. And this room itself it looks like there's a bunch of piles of straw in various places that all seem to be covered in some animal furs. And you can see just kind of refuse and other crap just all over the floor. Spilled flagons, empty bottles, just crap all over the place in here. You can also, let's see. Where are we at? There we go. And okay, so yeah, so as you're kind of looking in there, you do see a few things kind of laid out, and perhaps lumps underneath a few of the furs.
Oh, we have friends in there, I think. Ooh.
Alright, Zig's not going to be quiet. Just
Well, I was going to show you where they were before you go running in there.
say he's in charge. He told Zig to go in.
All right.
What's
Well,
really little people?
if
Yeah, I'm staying 10 foot behind Zig.
all right.
if I would
So
have walked past that one, I would have stopped there. All right.
yeah, I accidentally moved that one. Don't worry about him. He was over on the side here.
What's that? There's something that perhaps we shouldn't see.
Oh, yeah. Why did that show up?
Not
God.
a trap. Totally not a trap. No.
Not a trap. This is not a dragon hatchery, and that is not a trap.
Yeah, I continue there then.
All right. Yeah, so as you walk into this room, you can definitely see not all of them are asleep. And there are quite a bit of them in there. You said oops.
Zig backs out, leading the conga line of kobolds.
Yeah. So a couple in the very back that you didn't see before were playing dice, and as you walk in, they both kind of look up at you, and you're like, oops, and as you slowly back away, they let out a yip of alarm.
I am covered in I'm wearing the, what's it called, the robes and the dragon mask.
Do you still have Leg's head on your back?
Yeah, it's in my backpack. I've got the dragon claw mask and the dragon claw robes that Zig is covered in.
Okay, they kind of yip of surprise though. Yeah, go. Do you say anything, or did you just go in and say oops?
Just whoops.
Whoops. All right. Let's see how smart. Let's see how perceptive these kobolds actually are. I mean, they're kobolds, so not very. Oh yeah, they kind of they look at you and you say oops, and they kind of look you up and down, and they go back to rolling their dice.
Perfect.
They have a -2 on their wisdom, and I rolled a 4. So,
lucky.
They
Zaza, little people, lots of little people.
They haven't attacked us yet. Wow. I kind of like.
Zaza in charge.
Great point, actually. I was expecting this. I gotta come up with an idea. These guys would probably take a command or two. Oh God. So should I go with the smart idea or the bad idea? From player to player, I mean.
You usually go with the bad one, so why change?
Yeah, why change now?
Yeah, why change now?
You're
What would
right.
Zaza do?
Zazer would step up. Just have a look at I just want to see if I can see what Zig saw.
Oh yeah, you can see. Yeah, you don't. A lot of them are asleep, but you do see 2 of them over in the corner, rolling some dice.
I'd like to pull out a couple of coins and kind of hold them up and just kind of like see if they want to like have me join them for some dice play and whatnot.
Oh, so now you're holding up. Okay, so they didn't see you, and then now you're holding up coins, going Yeah. What are you wearing right now? Are you wearing the purple robes?
Yeah, I'm wearing the purple robes as well.
They both kind of stop what they're doing, and they both. You can see in the dim lamplight that is in here, them shifting their glances at you, back to each other, back to you, back to each other, almost as if they're not quite sure what the heck is going on.
I give him that come here motion, while still holding up the 2 or 3 coins in my other hand. Just come here.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Click that one. Hold on. Ooh.
Okay. All right. They both kind of lean over and whisper to each other, and they start making their way, stepping over some of the crap that's kind of lying everywhere. And as they get about right here, that's when they spot Axia.
Yeah.
And they raise the alarm.
Shit.
So everybody go ahead and roll the initiatives.
A thought, people. If we're gonna fight this big group, it might be a better idea to go down the hallway, because then not so many of them can pass at one time. And we can take them out slowly.
I can
Just
dig
a
it.
thought.
Well, go back to where you were so we get the order
Okay.
correct.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. All right.
And of course, a crappy.
The crappy initiative rolls.
I always suck at rolling initiative.
That's all right, because you just surprised the crap out of them, and the majority of these folks are asleep, so you'll probably have some time, but we'll see what happens. Zazer, you're first.
I step forward and in Draconic in a real soft voice, hey, it's okay, it's okay. She's my slave. Don't worry about her. She's captured. And I just kind of like put my hands out, just calm down kind of motion. It's okay, you guys. It's okay. Well, I'm just trying not to speak too loudly. I don't want to wake anybody up kind of thing.
I got you. Give me a perception check. Or not a persuasion. Perception. You're not trying to persuade nobody enough.
And if it helps, she is standing next to a kobold.
That's true. Matter of fact, take advantage on that one. Just roll a second one, and I'll take the higher of the two. Okay. So the second one would have been, yeah, okay. So a 9 plus 3 would be a 12. They kind of, they look, kind of cock their heads a little bit, and seem kind of unsure, but they kind of stop in their tracks, a little bit. Tick, tack, tack.
I'm going to reach up as high as I can and just smack Axia with my hand, playing along with this whole slave thing for a second.
Gotcha. So you can barely reach up to the back of her leg. Yeah,
Smack
like
her ass.
right behind the knees, about as high as you can get.
And I'm just gonna like bow my head like I did something bad.
Okay. Okay. Damn. All right.
Playing along.
Gotcha.
Even though I
Tick-tock.
really want to stomp him in the head.
Tick-tock.
I'm just gonna stay right here for now.
Okay. Just like I have no idea what's happening. Axia's getting smacked on the butt. Things are losing their mind. All right. So with that, Nutrock.
Well,
Ring the
I
bell.
don't know. I'm not gonna do anything
Yeah.
either, so I think I'll just chill. And I'm smart enough to know I see something going on. Okay?
Gotcha. I got you. No problem. All right, so he kind of peers at you. It's like, what you want? What you want?
Want to roll dice? And I hold those 2 coins back up. I bet you some gold pieces that I can roll better than you.
He kind of tilts his head. It's like, why you play us?
I'm bored. The other robe wearers are... Well, I grew tired of them, we'll say. You kobold...
That feeling. Yeah. No, that feeling. Yeah. No, that feeling. So you want roll dice?
Yeah. It always soothes my soul.
Why you give Alan toast?
It's quite a stat. And he kind of squints
Misunderstood.
and looks at what you're holding in your hand. What are you holding up to him?
Let's see what I actually have in my inventory. I'm holding up 2 gold pieces.
Oh, so one roll, whoever roll higher win?
Sounds good to me, boss dude.
So they both seem to relax at this point, and it looks like maybe they're not going to begin to raise the alarm as they seem to at first when they first saw Axia. It seems your ploy to calm them down has worked. So this is how. So they both take the dice. Okay. And he hands you a couple of the dice, and the dice are honestly just some shaped bones with various pips on them, all in draconic and just kind of carved. They're actually fairly nice for just being some knuckles, like legitimate knuckle bones. So
wonderful.
roll 2d6 for me.
Let's see. These are some wonderful dice, gentlemen. Well crafted.
All right.
As I throw the dice
like-
on the ground.
Okay. Yep, and you roll a 7. It's like, good. And he grabs his dice and rolls them as well, and then laughs heartily as he rolls an 8.
Ooh.
It's like, you give.
I hand him over gently enough. We'll play, little dude. Care to go again for another 2?
Yeah. Oh, and yeah. And he's kind of getting excited and getting a little loud. Yeah. Go ahead and roll 2d6 again for me. He hands the dice over to you. 6. Yeah. And he grabs his dice and rolls them. 10.
Oh god, you bought me out, little. I think that's enough spending for me.
Give me a quick perception check too.
Where am I hiding perception? There it is.
Yeah, it's a skill. So you kind of notice that the way he tosses the dice seems a little bit off. And it just kind of really catches your attention that the way he throws them is a little bit weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that go. And congratulations on the 4 gold, dude. Maybe we'll do this again on the next time.
Meep is blessed. As he kind of turns to his friend, which sounds very familiar to some words that you've heard before. It's like, shut up, meep.
Great. With a bit of a wave, y'all have a good one. We're gonna get out of here, yeah? We got business to handle with a slave. And I kind of just dip out of the room.
Okay.
Zig not eat little people?
No, we were not gonna eat little people. We gamble with little people. Don't mind. I lean over. No, we're not eating little people. Don't mind him. Let's go. Fuck.
What?
Where's food? Zig hungry.
The lager's over at the other side.
What larder?
Oh, lager, you say? Another
Lager, you messed me up when you said that. The larder.
Larder. Oh,
The kitchen.
like he's pointing to the other side of the room. And
He's
whatnot?
pointing to like the somewhere over in the other direction from where you are. Essentially, kind of like eastward.
Little
In a
people show
general
Zig where
sense.
food is.
No, we're playing games. Go find it yourself. Slave.
What's slave?
I'll show you, Zig. It's up these stairs here. As I point northward or east.
Those stairs are going down. If you're talking about the ones to the north.
Yeah.
Zig
down
has
the stairs.
feeling not to walk on stairs. I don't know why.
Because Alan accidentally did a thing.
Well, maybe we should push our have our slave go first. Kind of just glaring at. Sorry, so sorry.
That's just a bit of metagaming right there, I think.
A little bit.
We all know Zig's not that smart.
He has very good instincts.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
it would make
actually
sense
looking
for Axel
down-
to go, but Zig will go if.
Let's see. So you can kind of see a little bit down this way. And there is a faint light coming up. So it looks like bright white to you between the lighting behind you and the lighting down these steps.
Hey Zig, maybe you use your stick on these stairs, kind of poke and prod at them. I'm still nervous about that evil fungus room. Still keep
Why would Zig do that?
Because I'm paranoid. I don't
Zig
know.
heard food, pointed in a direction, he's hungry. Why is he even hesitating?
Exactly.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be right behind him as usual.
Okay. Yeah, so as you kind of walk down the steps, Zig, when you get about halfway down, just
About
one more
there?
square, yeah, right about there, with Zazer behind you, there's an audible click under your feet, Zig, and suddenly
Whoops.
the ceiling directly above Zazer gives way.
Oh lordy.
And he fails to jump out of the way a time. And takes 10 points of damage as a bunch of loose rocks just kind of pelt you. Back and
Oh, lordy,
forth.
Oh lordy, my horns! I throw up my hands to try to protect my horns best I can.
And then you kind of catch just a slight bit of it, Zig. You also fail your saving throw. But you only take 2 points of damage.
From what? What's that?
So
What's actually
the ceiling collapsed, and Zazer was directly
on me. All right.
Yeah, Zazer was basically right in the center of it. You were on the outskirt of it, and you're taking just a slight bit of kind of rock damage, bludgeoning damage from hitting you.
The sky's falling.
It's probably true. And the sound of everything collapsing wakes up everybody in that room. So they're definitely awake. And you also hear the sounds of possibly more kobolds down the steps as well. And now we are going to roll initiative. Because obviously y'all didn't know where the trap was, so you're not from around here. There we go. Okay. We are now, so I can move that out of the way. TikTok.
Do we see any more down these stairs than what we see now?
What you can see from where you are right now is right down. Let me see. You can see out a little bit that way and around there. Actually, no, you got 60 feet. You can see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you do see this one. Make visible. Thank you. There we go. Better. Okay, we're good now. So you do see that one. And TikTok's first.
Jokey. What square is Kobold 1 on? Since
He's supposed to be here. Yeah, he was supposed to be there. He was the one yelling, "What?" After he heard Zig say something about, eating the little people.
Well,
I know
my
what you're
first
about to do.
hack, I will use Hail of Thought.
Okay.
So I guess I need to shoot him first.
Yeah, you got to shoot one first before it explodes and shoots wooden spikes all over the place. That's an automatic miss.
I'll use my second attack since I get 2 on my first turn.
Okay. And that one will also miss.
1, but
Oh, you're attacking the kobolds. I thought you'd be attacking Zeta.
Oh wait, did he attack Zaza?
I thought he would have been because. Right.
Well, I'm just gonna back it.
You're like, well, this was a mistake. Got it. All right, cool. Zazer, damn it, Zazer.
Let's see, 5, 10. Call that 15. Just keep me on a square. Oh, actually, I got a bunch of movement. Okay. Gonna take a shot at one of these dudes. Let me just find my buttons again. There they are.
Boop. All right. 19's gonna hit. And 4 points of damage. Not bringing them down, but you've definitely hurt them.
I'm gonna back myself right on up to.
Okay.
And that's what I can do.
Attack. That's going to hit with a 16. Yeah, instantly killing that one with 7 points of damage. Same one, actually. All right, cool. And that's the one. Nutdrock. Are you moving or... Sorry, I didn't... Attack.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Making sure. Nutdrock.
Seeing that the jig is up, I'm gonna go over here, and I can see Zig from here, right? Or is
yeah, you can see Zig.
That way blocked off now, or
no? You can see Zig.
Okay.
You can see kind of his upper torso area.
It's nearly 8 feet tall. Yeah, you can see.
And this is a well lit area, right?
It's lit enough, yeah.
I'm just gonna cast Bless.
Okay.
On this. Which do I just select the people I want to target then?
Yeah. Just select the people you want to target and roll the roll. Or not roll, apply the bless to them.
I feel like we have more of a struggle of hitting than
than anything else. Yeah. Yeah. So you cast your spell. You announce your prayer, and Zazer, Zig, and Axia all feel a blessing fall upon them.
And that I have to stay within line of sight for it, right? Or
you have to line of
keep it-
sight in order to cast it on them, but after that, it's just concentration.
Okay. Then I'm going to stop right there and hope for the best.
Okay. Right. Well, Kobold 1 is dead, so we can just straight kicked over that guy. All right, so he is now awake. So that's cool. You know what I do need to do before I do anything else? Since all those guys were asleep, I need to actually add prone to every single one of them.
Was this kind of a surprise round for those ones too?
Yeah, they're all kind of waking up since your ruse that you put up earlier kept the other ones from really, raising a big alarm. You convinced them otherwise that there was no harm to be had. Because you all played along together. It's amazing what happens when you all work together. And then...
What? No.
Because then the ceiling crashes and ruins everything.
Then the ceiling falls in and, Alright, so all those guys are down. Alright, cool. That makes my life a little bit easier. And... Kobold comes around the corner. Over from the left and sees Zig. And...
Zig hungry. Where's food?
yells to the other ones behind him as he moves forward. That's all he's actually going to be able to do. And these guys, the only thing they're going to be able to do is stand. So I probably could have just not did all this, but whatever. All right, yeah, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the ones that are prone are now standing. And that leaves... So they're up and about. They should be ready to do some things. Kobold number... All right, here we go. So that was 10, then we got 7. You kind of... Why are you doing that? Thank you. And this one gets up here. All right. And that's all of them. And let's unprone all these guys. I don't know why I proned them all just to immediately unprone them, but I thought maybe one of y'all would get an attack off possibly on one of them, but that is not the case. So, oops. All right. So next is going to be Axia.
Like, if I move there, that means only like 2 can be within reach of me, right? Because they can't. So like if they moved in front of me, I could only have 3 wide, right? That's the most that can hit me.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Because I'm gonna try to like limit how many can get at me while I'm attacking them.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm moving there, and then I'm gonna have my weapons ready.
Gotcha. Okay. Getting your ready. Are you ready in action?
And I'm gonna put on my rage.
Okay. Yep. And when you do that rage, if you want, you can go ahead and lightning strike Kobold 10.
Oh, the one that's behind me?
The one that's between, that Zig is kind of blocking you from getting directly to right now. And just so you know, the steps over to the left from where you are to the east side is someone can stand there.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit wider there. But yeah, you can lightning bolt the that one
But
that's
Zig
directly
is
by
effectively
Zig.
blocking the middle bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, yes.
I need to do the save on him first, right?
Yes, please. Yeah, you got to do the save first. He makes a saving throw, but your lightning still strikes him for 3 points of damage. So it barely misses him, but it still hurts him.
Okay.
Singed skin smell across your nose. I don't know why those were. Anyway, you can kind of hear some noises happening behind. There's a bunch of hissing that can be heard. Zig, you're up. Little people just are running up on you.
Did they not respond to me when I asked them? Where
No,
the food was?
the one ran right up on you, brandishing a weapon.
Where's food?
Die!
Die? Sleep forever? Okay. Sig make you sleep forever.
That's a 29. That's gonna hit. Good God.
Got wrecked.
Yeah, 8 points. Yeah, you just with your battle axe, just straight clean remove this dude's head from his body.
And the other little people want to sleep forever?
May. All right, let's. Okay. And that's everybody. Okay, cool. TikTok. Back to the top.
Ooh. I don't know what I want to do.
Me neither.
From here, can I see the winged kobold? Well, no, I wouldn't want him. See Cobalt 7 from here?
Number Winged Kobold 7? Yeah, you can see him.
Just the Cobalt 7, not the winged
Oh.
one.
Well, where's number 7 at? He's behind him.
Right behind him.
No, unfortunately you would not.
Well, poo. Oh well, I guess I'll take a 3. If I...
That's a hit.
Good stuff. Well, you
For
die.
4 points of damage.
And
Not
then
quite
since
killing
I
him.
used Hail of Thorn.
Oh, that's right, you did use Hail of Thorns. You're still, so that gets to blow up. One fails, the rest succeed. Winged Kobold 7 is dead.
Guessing just one that failed.
Yeah. Yeah, Winged Kobold 7 is dead. The other ones are just kind of heavily wounded. As your arrow strikes and explodes into a bunch of wooden thorns that spread out from the arrow as it makes contact.
Zig will take a bonus action and ready his knife and fork.
He's hungry.
I'm hungry. All right, Zazer.
I'm trying to figure out what I can actually see.
I think my favorite thing about this whole thing is the fact that he was such a pacifist, and then he met a warlock. And then the warlock has turned him into a bloodthirsty killer.
And the death cleric.
In a death cleric. Well, he's not as bad. Yeah, that kills. That your Eldritch Blast hits and kills that one as well.
Oh god, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm curious. What's Zig's alignment? Chaotic neutral.
I don't know if we ever picked one.
Tech Talk. That's gonna miss with a 12. Nut Drock.
Well, I'm gonna kind of just stay right here and ring the bell.
Okay.
Let's see.
Can you see anything from where you stand?
Do I need to step out?
You do have line of sight of Winged Kobold 5.
Oh, that's the one I'll ring the bell on then.
Okay. He succeeds in a saving throw.
Alright, I'll stop right there.
Alright. Alright, this guy's dead. That guy's dead. Whoops. Alright, Kobold number 3 can finally do something. And we'll go running down. 5, 15, 5, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's the only place he can go.
Hi, brother.
15. I don't think that's going to fly this time around. All right, number 5. Like, that's going to be one hell of a lie if you can pull that one off. 5, 10, 15.
They made us do it.
It's all their fault. This guy's going to try to take a quick stab at Nutdrock.
No.
And will miss.
Yes.
It's a roller coaster of emotions. Alright, this guy runs into here. Yeah. Nobody gets an attack of opportunity there. Number 7 is going to step up and probably die. But he's going to step up. This guy's dead, so I'm just going to move him out of the way. And then 8 and 9 begin the conga line. Aha! See what I did there? All right.
Yeah.
All right, so...
Well, I can kill him.
All right. So this one kind of flies up and is actually flying over top of you, Toe. Or Tick. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then number 2 is going to put himself over top of Zazer. Number 3 is going to fly himself and get to the other side, or on top of Nutdrock.
I don't know if I like this.
15,
20. Yeah. Right there with you on that one.
That's as
Just
far
pull
as...
out all your weapons and start spinning.
I wish I could do that.
They're everywhere. That was 5. And these guys are just going to come up behind a little bit here and be flying. All right. Yep. And that's them. Axia.
Okay, can I hit the winged kobold? Well, how high is he?
He is...
Can I reach him from where
no,
I'm
you're
at?
he's outside of your melee range.
Okay, then I'll attack kobold number 3.
Yeah.
Very tall ceilings. Damn.
Yeah, that's going to hit with a 19. For, 8 points of damage. Again, with your massive axe just cleaving him in half.
And then can I lightning strike Kobold number 1, the winged one above?
Yes, you can. You can
Okay.
lightning strike him.
Okay, then I'm gonna lightning strike him.
He succeeds in his saving throw.
Boo.
And takes 2 points of damage, moderately wounding him as your lightning bolt strikes him. Right. And next is Zig.
This must be Lada.
It's full of food. That's a hit with a 14. Yeah. That's 14 points of damage. Just your battle axe is just turning them into a pink mist. Blood splattering the walls.
Zig doesn't know what a buffet is, but
he's about to find out.
All
I'll
you
be
can
hungry
eat.
after this.
TikTok.
So if I move, flying one get an opportunity attack?
Let's see, if you move, where are you planning on moving?
Probably like where the dead one is.
If you're asking with the winged one, no.
Okay. Actually, I guess I should.
He's above you. He's above you about 10 feet. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured. But just making sure.
Yeah.
We'll just swipe at number 4 with my short sword.
Okay. That's gonna hit with a 21. And you straight up just short sword stabbed right into the stomach, pulling upward as you pull out, and spilling his guts upon the stone floor. Zazer.
No, I still have
Okay,
another hit.
sorry. I'm sorry.
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 Let's see. I'm actually going to move here now,
Okay.
since I can. And then I'll attack number 6 with my offhand.
Your offhand. I keep forgetting you have an offhand, so... it's gonna miss with an 11.
Nah, that's too bad.
Yeah. Now, Zazer. Sorry.
No worries. I want to take an opportunity to put some healing on myself.
All right.
There's 2 of 3 thus far. Jesus. Yep. That should do it.
Yep. Healed yourself for 11 points with your own internal healing mechanism.
Yep. Now to take aim at this flying kobold above me.
That's going to hit with a 19. Yeah, so as you launch your Eldritch Blast directly above you, you nail him squarely in his chest, and his body basically flies upward from the force, smashing against the ceiling of the cave, and then collapsing to the ground with a rather satisfying thud.
So what you get for flying above me, goon? I turn to look at Cobalt 6, and do you want that to happen to you?
Are you moving or anything, or are you done?
No, I'm just going to stand there glaring at Cobalt 6.
Got it. All right, tack. Yeah, that's going to hit with a 16. And with the sneak attack, 14. Yeah, instant death.
Cobalt 6 didn't survive your stare.
No, he did not.
Brain explodes from the inside.
Or, the rapier placed deftly between 2 of the ribs and piercing his lungs.
And then I'm going to move into that small space.
Okay.
Giggity.
Easy enough.
Check to do.
Nut truck.
I'm taking I can see Kobold 5.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
So I'm going to target him and wing Kobold 4. and ring the bell.
Okay. Yeah, they both fail.
Good.
And 4 points of damage to each one. They don't look good at all. All right.
And then that's it for me.
All right, those are all dead. Kobold number 5. The only one he's got to really attack here is Toe's ass. So he's going to try to stab you with his dagger and will hit
Right in the ass.
for 5 points of damage. I keep forgetting. I got to do pack tactics for these dudes too. Number 6.
It's very dead.
It's dead. Number 7 is dead. Number 8 is about to be dead. He moves in and tries to take a stab at Mr. Zig and will miss with a 16. Kobold number 9 bringing up the rear. And actually will try to use his sling on Zig. We will see if that works. He'll actually hit with the sling bullet.
No way.
Yeah. Rolled a 21 for 6 points of damage. That's a hell of a sling bullet.
Ow.
Yeah, he nails you squarely with that one. Wing number 1, where are you? Wait,
By
that's the
Cat.
one that was right. Okay. So he's going to fly over top of you, Axia, and he's going to drop a rock on you.
Right, I don't get it.
He's flying above
Attack.
you, so he's not.
Okay.
And he is able to hit you with the rock for 4 points of damage, resisted down to 2.
Okay.
All right, number 2
Totally dead.
is dead, yeah. Number 3 is the one over top of Nutrock, and he's going to drop his rock on the Nutrock. See how that worked? But somehow nimble little Nutrock is able to move out of the way and dodge the rock. All right. He's just dropping rocks. Dropping rocks like it's hot. Where's number 4 at? There he is. All right, this guy is going to fly over top of Tech and took to drop it and will hit with his rock for 7 points of damage. Number 5 is actually just going to walk over and try to stab you. And will miss with his dagger. And then number 6 is going to fly over and try to stab you, Axia. And he will miss as well.
So
Number
does
7.
it mean that one's on the ground?
Yeah, that one is on the ground. All right, number 7 is dead, and Axia, you're up.
Attack number 6 that's on the ground.
Yep. And that's a big hit with a 25. For 14 points of damage, just smearing him into a paste.
And then a lightning strike number 1.
Okay. He succeeds in a saving throw. And takes 2 points of damage, heavily wounding it. Does not look good. And Zig.
Zig's not very happy with that rock. Let's make this one food first.
24, that's going to hit.
Have a good
And
barbecue tonight.
yep, that kills it.
Alright, and he's gonna move down. Oh, he might want to. Too late. Already moved.
I got it.
Hey. Alright. Ziggy's gonna eat you.
I'm just gonna eat you. He just doesn't even. There's no pretense. It's straight up. I'm just going to eat you. You're gonna die.
Maybe get back in fridge.
Get back in the larder where you belong. All right.
Not that hungry.
Yeah. TikTok. Back at the top of the order. Guys are
Is
mowing
Wing
these
Cobalt
dudes down.
5 in the air or is he on the ground?
5 is still on the ground because he tried to stab you with his dagger.
Okay. So both the 5s are on the...
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, he couldn't fly above you because the other guy's above you, so...
Well, I will smack Cobalt 5
Okay.
first.
And
Ooh,
that's a
neat
critical
death.
hit. For 10 points of damage. Yeah,
Sit down, puppy.
that's
Sit
a murderation.
Then I'll move over there so that
Okay.
dude has to at least fly over
He has to at least move. Got it.
with his precious little wing.
And
Oof.
8 will miss. Not very good with that offhand. All right, Zazer.
Screw. Go after that one.
24 is a hit.
That's the wrong dice. Don't mind that at all. I'm sorry.
And yeah, again, your Eldritch Blast just smashes right and crushes his chest from the force of the blast. And he kind of pinballs off of a couple of stalactites on the ceiling before just flopping to the ground.
5,
Oh. Yep, sorry, move.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, all right.
That's all I can do.
Okay. Actually,
You would take
an
attack
opportunity to
of-
attack from Wing
Oh.
Kobold 5, him being on the ground.
Then I'll stay right there then.
Okay. Yeah, Wing Kobold 5 is on the ground. All right, Nutrock.
My turn.
Oh, yeah, Tac-Toc. Sorry.
Gotta do my kobold scream, run after my brother, and stab this guy.
I must save my brother.
Yeah, that's a hit with the 17.
Yawn.
Yeah, dead. 16 points of damage. Your rapier does the things that it does. It pierces him in a very sensitive area. It's up to you to determine what that sensitive area is.
I think I'll try ringing the bell on the Wing Kobold 1 over there.
Okay. Succeeds in a saving throw.
See? That dwarf though, jeebers.
Man.
Yeah, alright, so 5 is dead. Number 9, the only thing he's gonna do after he is like seeing everybody get massacred, he was just told that this big guy was gonna eat him. Also, Zig, you can see.
Oh, you can't do an action in Draconic. That's too bad.
Yeah, you can see all that in there. Actually, you can kind of see across here too. Looks to be another depression in this area.
This cave reminds me of my team.
Does it look like food storage? Is there food here?
It's hard to tell. It just all you can really see is It's just as warm and humid here as it was in the other ones. So, maybe not. But I don't know if Zig would necessarily know that. Warm and humid is not where you want to store food.
He assumes this is the ladder. It was the direction he pointed to. And loads of food ran at him. So.
And food did run at him. Yeah, so this guy tries to stab you and fails. All right, Wing Kobold number 1. The only thing... He'll drop his other rock on Axia and will hit for 7 damage, resisted down to 3. Wing number 3 is over top of Nutdrock and will drop his rock, which is just fun to say, but he'll miss again with his stubby little legs just ducking and weaving.
That's how I do it.
He's just he's so short, he's used to things falling on him from above, so he's just very easily out of the way. Number 4 is dead, number 5 is dead. Axia, you're up. When you attack it. Yeah, that one's not within your melee range. He's above you.
Oh.
You should probably start doing these like that. That might be easier to tell.
Well, then I guess, can I reach that guy if I move there?
Which guy?
Cobalt Mine. Can I move there?
No, you can't move there, but you can get to... well, you can lightning the one. Yeah, you're not going to be able to really get in there. Zig's completely blocking that passage.
And the pile of dead bodies underneath him.
Yeah, with a pile of bodies that he's created
I guess I'll
there
just
as well.
lightning strike the main Cobalt one then, since I can't do anything else.
He succeeds in his saving throw. I think it's succeeding a lot. Takes 1 point of damage as it glances off of him. All right, Mr. Zig.
Zig's turn.
Yep.
All right. Okay, last one. He thinks. You can't see anymore, right?
No, he can't see anymore.
Ooh.
Auto miss with a 1.
He's not letting that one go. Action surge.
Okay. It's like, nope. And that'll hit with a 13. And yeah, that one definitely turns him into a mess of, flesh and bone with no life left in it.
With his object interaction, he's going to look for some wings and some hot sauce.
Gotcha. All right.
I'm gonna have some chicken wings.
Or cobalt wings.
Cobalt wings. Hot sauce. Welcome to Kobold Wild Wings. Anyway, it's a TikTok. It's your turn.
Guess I'll just drop my swords and pull up my...
All right.
And I'll...
Pincushion.
Oh. Whoops. Yeah, I moved wrong. Bobby.
Stop touching me!
I'll hit Winko 1.
Brothers.
Quit moving me! I want to stay here.
That's gonna hit. And yeah. Your arrow snipes him right out of the air. And you moving again, or is that where you're staying?
I'm fine standing right here.
All right, Zaza.
All right, having decent luck with these dragon flyers.
Yep, that's a hit with a 24.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Woo!
Yeah, and again, another just solid hit from your Eldritch Blast, sniping him directly out of the sky. clipping his wings and kind of breaking it off, and he's unable to control his fall as he just crashes into the not the concrete, the stone.
I grabbed the broken wing that had come off of him and just, hey Zig, we got more wings for you.
Take these broken wings. Sorry, that's the first thing that popped into my head, and I had to get it out.
Well played.
Just singing. If you were a bard, that would have been perfect. All right. So it looks like the main threat has been neutralized here. And, well, it's about that time. I mean, if you guys going to move down, we can at least, take a look at the next room if that's where you want to go.
Step down.
Yeah. So this room here is actually a little bit more it's well lit, and it has that same kind of depressed area that the other room where those drakes were, and the eggs. And down inside the pen itself, you can see some very they're smaller, they're much smaller versions of the drakes that you saw before. Not so much like they're tiny or anything like that, but they just seem like maybe they're young. And I think this is a good spot. And then you actually can see that there's another opening going down this direction to the southeast, leading into parts unknown.
I move that we just follow the wall, but if this is the end of the camp, if this is the end of it for the day.
Yeah, I mean, it's 11, so that's our normal stopping time. We only go over if it's like you're in the middle of a combat, you know what I mean?
I do.
Try to respect everybody's time and whatnot, so...
Sig throws an axe immediately, starting combat.
No. We'll do that next week. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight. Got a little more exploration happening here. And some very, very lucky rolls. Your luck from last week not dying definitely came through to this week with you not being attacked at all by anything random while you were in the middle of enemy territory for 8 frickin' hours.
That surprises the ever-living bejeebers out of me.
Well, I mean, I can say 2 things. One, you were resting in the chambers where the 2 main leaders are, so not too many people go in there. And the only people you've already kind of killed, so there was less of a chance that would happen.
And if they did come in there, I'm sleeping with the dead body of
which leads all sorts of questions at that point. Like, what do we do here? All right, y'all, but thank you very much for your time and attention. What I like to do at the end of every single one of my streams is do a bonus roll Divine Favor to say thank you for hanging out with me to the very end. And tonight, our bonus roll is 3. Well, I roll like garbage. Do we have to stop playing? Well, I have things to do in the morning, so yes. I'm sorry, but I got things I gotta do.
Do we care what you have to do in the morning?
Wow. Wow. That's
low man, low blow.
Can I do a favor all except Pingus? Is that I don't even know if I have that command.
That's what favor remove is for.
Yeah. But that's 15 divine favor for everybody. Y'all, you've been great. Thank you for your time and attention. Players, you've been wonderful as always. Your fire is crooked. I don't know why, but whatever, lady. You know what? I'm just going to take this out of your mouth. You don't need it anyway. It's removable. Would you like to touch my... Never mind. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you all been great. It's been okay. This was another edition of Running Amok. I appreciate your time and attention as always. And I say this every day, but I mean it every day. Just be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Remember, you only have one life to live, so does everyone else around you. Try to make their lives a little bit better than what it was when you got there, or at a minimum, just don't make it worse. I will see you all on Sunday for Yakuza 0. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. It just depends on what's going on. Brian, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Inner Eye. If you are interested in watching more D&D, we do this on Fridays, so 7:30 until 11. Sometimes we go a little long, depending on, if combat's happening or something, very drama-related is happening. But you all have a great night. I will see you all later. And, roll for initiative.
The eye rests. It has shown you all it can for now. This is not a time for sorrow, but a time for joy. When one chapter ends, another must always begin. Ponder upon the lessons you have just witnessed, and heed its wisdom. Apply it to your lives. Go forth, be well, and do good towards the others that enter your story. Let your chapter and their book